Tapi kau buka kat Malaysia.
Malaysia.
And knowing that the country over there, dorang more stereotype towards the Malay community lah, with tattoos.
Yes.
Macam mana tu kau build up the business there?
Not easy bro. There was once I actually punch an ustaz punya kereta.
Ustaz punya kereta?
Ustaz punya kereta.
Apa cerita tu?
I and my wife pergi makan, SOBB, that's the place. Dia tengah makan kat situ. So sebelah punya meja was all the pakai songkok ustaz-ustaz thing. Because my wife pakai tudung. Then I am who I am lah, you know.
Yeah.
So literally go and say, ni nak masuk neraka ni.
Uish.
Then I got pissed off like that. Like, my wife is beside me, then who are you to hukum me? So that part perangai lama datang. So I mengamuk. Dia lari masuk dalam kereta, literally just lepaskan geram punch dia.
Gangster mode. What's good? We are back in the continuation with Ridwan Bhai. But before that, this episode is sponsored by Studio 5 Weddings. If you guys are looking for a photography and videography services, do reach them out at their social Studio 5 Weddings. Korang pun boleh call and message them at 8366-4383, 8366-4383. Don't forget to use the promo code REBUILD300 to get $300 off across all their wedding day packages. Welcome back, Bhai and wife. Okay, so before kita touch further into the turning point, the business side, I want to ask your wife this question. Okay, because I think we want to know your struggles. I think that is the part where we want to know deeper. Yeah, when kita cakap macam, yes, you had that strength and everything. Okay, at that point of time when Bhai was at the stage of these things that he's doing, right? You were juggling with, at that point in time, 5 kids. There was your 5 daughters, right? How's life that back then, juggling your 5 daughters, and then the situation where Bhai is in?
I had to work, kerja dekat airport, and I had support from my arwah mother-in-law and my side. So dorang support me lah. So in order for me to go out and work.
But you where did you get that strength? Macam mana you dapat that kesabaran? Like, yes, memang you cakap Bhai dia ada good heart, tapi dia, it can be stressful, right? In a way that nak jalani 5 kids tau. At that point 5 kids, and then where your husband at that point of time were going through this kind of macam uncertainty tau. Kira we don't know whether the next step is he going to serve another 4 years, maybe more than that. But what gave you that strength sebenarnya?
Entah, kayaknya sayang pasal lah.
Sayang juga.
Tak tahulah. I think maybe because budak-budak ke give me that strength. Yeah.
Have you like for at once pernah rasa macam dah nak give up with this marriage? Sorry if this question is quite ni. Did you ever macam ada rasa macam nak give up? Like, okay lah,
so
bye.
far tak pernah lah, but orang suruh tinggalkan tu pernah lah.
And how did you manage to throw at the pace that?
Just kanan, masuk kanan, keluar kiri.
And don't mind me asking, is that family members or friends?
Ada friends, ada family members also lah.
Both side lah. Both
side lah. But it's still, you still keep going with the marriage and everything lah.
Correct.
So until, tapi yang tadi kau cakap yang bila anak kau she was pregnant with the 6th child. Itu time kau masih tengah bail kau cakap?
I went out on bail.
Went out on bail. So until you get to find out that she was pregnant with the 6th child, which is a boy, so that's where the turning point start. Mungkin berkat doa your wife kot, cakap ini last lah kira.
In a way lah. In a way.
Okay, so but at that point of time for Bhai, did you ever like macam notice her struggles? Ke macam at that point of time, aku just continue dengan apa aku nak buat?
I mean, honestly speaking, at that time is I don't care. I didn't care. I didn't care. To me, it's like I just want to do whatever I want to do in my life. So I did. When now, sekarang terantuk lah. I mean, now when I think back, yes, he went through a lot. But at that particular time, kita selfish. So macam like I just go out malam, then I tell her I won't come back. So I like totally deny all my responsibilities in a way.
Kesabaran you tinggi. Tinggi kesabarannya. Salute ni. Understand, yeah. So of course lah, because after multiple downfalls and everything, she was still there with you. She had that high hope with you lah. And okay, so let's talk about the turning point. So macam tadi kau cakap that when after you get to find out that she was pregnant with your sixth child, and tu part kau dah datang to the turning point. So what was the first step kau into, I wouldn't say get back to society lah, kira senang cakap going back to the normal life. What was the first step? And from there, apa buat kau lagi scale up into business, multiple business, and the way you change your life to a better life in a way?
Okay, my wife, since the day I know her until now, dia memang all the way into agama.
Okay.
So I was not part of it lah. She always dengar syarahan. She's always into agama. So
nanti saya pelik juga. Kenapa boleh berjumpa gitu?
Maybe dah jodoh.
dia tak ke mana betul
dah
lah.
jodoh.
So she was always into agama. So when I dah find out my wife is pregnant, then I quit my night job. Okay. But when I quit my night job is pasal I don't want my wife to go through the same shit when she like spoke like macam aku nak kena bill kau lagi, this type of thing all. But still masih degil kak. So I went to work as tower crane operator. I tried to shift my that one.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned.
Then dapat tahu it was a baby boy kat dalam.
Okay.
After the second
check-up.
Yeah, after the second check-up baru kita dapat tahu. So my whole life like totally macam switch a bit. So then after that I start to like macam cari rezeki halal.
Okay.
Nak kasih family makan. So I start to dig a bit into the agama thing, but not 100% yet.
Okay.
Okay, then my son came out. Then totally everything transform.
Okay.
So I quit everything. Tak minum, tak masih jumpa certain people, but I don't step into those places. Pasal some of them until today we are still kawan, like my open house, this sort of thing. Oh, we still gather, this sort of thing. But this one is more to friendship rather than we talk about baju and this sort of thing. Because my open house datang macam-macam baju datang.
Betul.
But it's all about friendship. It's no longer about kau mana pesat. No, it doesn't work that way anymore. So tower crane operator. Then after that I was earning good.
Okay. Apa buat kau nak go into tower crane at that point of time? The money.
But I was afraid of height.
Okay. Tapi apa buat kau rasa macam okay, there's a lot of other jobs out there. Tapi apa buat kau macam okay, nak tahu tower crane?
Because in a way that time my society semua kerja is ada nightclub or something. So I think I got one friend.
Ada satu orang
I think one of my friend dekat club I cannot recall who lah. I mean sorry if I cannot. Dia nampak bukan minta maaf lah kalau tak ingat siapa nama dia. But he's the one who humble Allah.
Thank you lah.
Yeah, thanks to him also lah. I cannot remember who is he exactly. Tapi dekat club he told me baik kau pergi tower crane is earning good money. I mean 12k a month is good money.
Yeah lah, of course.
Good money. So motivated by money. So I say okay, let's start. Tapi the problem is the height.
Okay.
Aku memang takut height daripada dulu. I got problem with height.
Okay.
So above 2 story 3 story ada goyang aja bro. Takut lah flash tengok. So I went for the course. I appeal. We managed to get early enrollment this sort of thing. Appeal. Dulu kita MP dulu, I mean that's the best thing about dulu like MP everything. Sekarang I mean sad to say lah, doesn't
susah sikit.
So dapat I get my first site, nak kena panjat. So tawakal. For that 1 year plus almost 2 years saya kerja tower crane. Takut tapi alhamdulillah rezeki. Betul. Then Chinaman start to masuk. So they don't want us anymore.
Supermarket
the market dah jatuh. So I went to stage 3 ambil kapal punya course this sort of thing.
Okay.
So I went to work, kerja kat kapal satu kali kerja 3 hari, salary was 1,000. So it was good tapi putus-putus.
Sorry Bhai. So what gave you the motivation untuk kau keep finding skills? Walaupun kau tahu okay, there's already macam I would say like kecabaran, dugaan untuk kau okay, dah kerja bagus-bagus tower crane. But what gave you the motivation untuk kau okay, cari skill ni, cari skill tu?
Because dia punya orang is the kind of person that macam certain lelaki kalau dah ada gini okay dah cukup alhamdulillah right, kan dia tak. Dia kalau betul-betul tengah tidur pun otak dia bergerak. Kalau kita boleh buka kepala otak dia tu kan, otak dia tengah bergerak je. Semua terkeluar
tengah
bekerja je cakap tidur tak. Dia tidur tapi otak dia tu tengah bergerak. So each time dia kalau ada certain ini kan, he will try to find something better like that.
Upgrading, keep finding opportunities lah.
So that time when there was a part the kapal putus-putus, so the income wasn't good. Then I was the main person providing for the family. So kita duduk JB that time.
Oh, okay.
Kita tak ada rumah kat Singapore. We got no house at all at Singapore.
Okay.
Itu duduk JB at time. So we rented down there. So dulu every time kerja pun kita keluar masuk. Si work airport pun keluar masuk. We had the struggle. There was a point yang masa I kerja malam, dia kerja siang. We don't get to meet.
Okay.
We don't get to meet. The only time we get to meet dekat checkpoint, less than 1 minute. Salam cium, then we separate.
Okay.
Going to work, she coming back. So
ini time bila life korang dah
start to
those were the first
those were the first one. Then after that, when the couple start to putus, then I start to find ideas. I try to tengok apa benda nak buat. Then I think it was in YouTube. Yang water transfer. Yeah, so I came across water transfer kat YouTube, kat US lah tengah bikin.
Okay.
Then I cari, I managed to find the supplier. So I thought, let's start this business up. I just, with no experience and skill, I just beli barang-barang dia, kita test kat rumah. Pakai handphone make casing.
And that is my handphone casing. And then the alas
banyak you sacrifice banyak sacrifices
the alas is my daughter punya file, tak salah, because we got nothing on
itu pun buat water transfer.
So I told my wife, let's start there. We ambil kedai, kita just try this business. So we start from there. I just order barang aja without that skill.
Okay.
Because to me is kita terjun motor dulu.
You willing to take that risk
like you see my boat, I have a boat. Dulu I register for license, but I never go and take malas. But then I buy a boat already, then I go and take. So it's a commitment. Pasal kita ni kadang-kadang malas, something you need to. So I say, okay, let's just cari satu kedai, kita just do this business.
Kedai tu kat mana?
Kat JB. That time I started was the one that you came.
Yes.
So I started from there.
The first one.
The first one.
Okay.
So I started from there. Dulu JB, the rental was cheap.
Yes. Kau pun charge murah sih that point of time.
I mean, of course,
yeah.
You cannot get that price now.
Correct.
So I started down there. So starting was a challenge, big challenge.
Okay. Before kau share kau punya story again, what was the name of the company?
7 Angels.
And why is kau namakan 7 Angels?
Actually, first when I wanted to open, okay, the thing about me is I like my kids to get involved. My wife. So whatever we do, we try to get the whole family involved. So that time I asked them, jom kita plan apa nama business untuk papa, this sort of thing. So all got the plan nama, all kind of name. So last time we thought like, I think, was it you? I cannot remember. So you're like, all of y'all are my angel. So I start to change my life. So you all are my 7 angels.
So who's the 7 angels?
My 6 kids and my wife.
Oh, so to 7 lah.
So this 7 angels is the one that changed my life. So they are, to me, that name is because they are the angels in my life. So whatever I do in my life from that day on is all for them.
I see.
That's all for them.
And just now you were saying that what were the struggles bila baru-baru start to actually?
The struggles is, like I say, kita tak ada skill. We don't have that skill. We are used to pukul orang kat club, bouncer, kita, that's the best thing we can do.
Yeah, itu kita punya skill kita ada.
That's the only skill we have. So to try something new is totally different. Then sad to say is kita tak ada education. No one want to teach us or guide us. So we learn everything from YouTube lah. Trial and error sampai alhamdulillah.
Tapi kau buka kat Malaysia. And knowing that, okay, the country over there, dorang more stereotype towards kita, the Malay community lah, with tattoos. Macam mana tu kau build up the business there?
Not easy bro. There was once I actually punch an ustaz punya kereta.
Ustaz punya kereta?
There was once.
Apa cerita tu?
I and my wife pergi makan kat situ. I think SOBB, that's the place, the name of the place. Dia tengah makan kat situ. So sebelah punya meja was all the pakai songkok ustaz thing. So literally go and say because my wife pakai tudung. Then I am who I am lah,
Yeah.
Ni nak masuk neraka ni.
Uish.
Then I got pissed off like that. Like my wife is beside me. Then who are you to hukum me? Get me not? So that part perangai lama datang. So I mengamuk. Dia lari masuk dalam kereta. Literally just lepaskan geram punch.
Gangster mood.
Because you don't disrespect me in front of my wife that way, Like kau siapa to judge neraka or not? So to me it's sad to say, sometimes orang yang pakai ni is not really.
Yeah.
So I got pissed off. But knowing Malaysia it is as it is. But we went through until sana pe kawasan semua kenal kita. They know that laki dia gini.
So for your information, that's where I get to find out about 7 Angels. So aku nampak korang dekat Carousel.
Correct.
Yeah. So when I inquire with them dekat Carousel, because they were charging very, very reasonable price. Okay, I wouldn't say cheap. It's a very reasonable price. Reasonable price. Tapi that point of time was not spray painting.
It was
plastic deep. At that point of time, plastic deep hot gila. So memang doing plastic deep was through 7 Angels lah. And when aku inquire, sekali kau cakap kau pay workshop dekat Malaysia. Aku dah macam kat Malaysia. But aku still go. My brother accompanied me pergi dekat sana, and then from there lah aku get to know 7 Gs. Okay, so how did you, and at the point of time you dah buka business kucing? Belum lagi. Okay, kita come to that. Kita go step by step. Nak dengar everything, macam mana kau climb the mountain.
Berapa episod ni?
Tak apa, go je. Tak kisah. Okay, so when you already started dekat JB, what made you, how did you scale up the business? Macam mana idea ni kau datang, and how you make that happen?
Okay, this one got part of agama to be involved also. So as I started that one, I belum start sembayang this type of thing on. I just do my business. So at that point of time, my father-in-law pun baru pass away, I think about 1 year. Around there. I mean, few months, sorry, almost 1 year. So my wife ajak me naik umrah.
Okay.
I don't want to go.
Reason?
Takut. Kita biasa jahat. Kita, because dulu kita dengar story macam kita, we use our hand to hantam rimbat orang, pijak orang. So kita takut pergi sana dapat balasan dari cacat,
Alah.
Those type of thing was running through my mind.
Kena tumbuk kereta ustaz lagi.
So a bit takut. Then that one also kita gaduh dengan ustaz yang umrah ni also. Kita kena bodoh-bodoh dengan orang juga bila kita nak first time naik umrah. But that one okay lah. I mengamuk, have to mengamuk. My wife was crying in front of me because of the ustaz. So I cannot see my wife cry.
Being angry to be defensive is nothing wrong.
To me for family, no issue lah, no issue. So she wanted to go umrah. Then dulu punya cara is, the hukum is isteri tak boleh pergi tanpa suami. You cannot go without your husband.
Sekarang dah boleh?
Sekarang dah boleh. Sekarang Saudi dah open up.
Okay, that's new to me.
So dulu is kalau isteri nak naik, suami ada, isteri nak kena, suami ada baru isteri boleh naik.
Okay.
Isteri tak boleh naik sendiri.
That was ada abang ke, ada sesama mahram tu kan,
baru boleh naik.
Muhrim tu.
So I don't want. That was the point yang kita argue because of this.
Okay.
Because he wanted to go.
You don't want
I was like,
I have to.
no.
Pujuk
I don't want to go. Kita gaduh. We did have a small fight because of this. Because I'm scared. I'm scared. But then at the end of the day, cair rumah kan. So we decided to go.
Okay.
So that was, I baru buka business. I think was this 2 months or 3 months only.
That was 7 Angelz the first business.
The first 2-3 months kita buka, then I went out umrah. I think I opened up my business in September. Kita naik in December, I think, umrah. So umrah was the turning point of everything also. It was the first time. Of course, the dugaan I went through was shit. I was had a tattoo, I think. That was my first time.
Okay.
So the moment I come back, less than 1 week, I got an offer from Panama Central America, negeri Panama City.
Oh, okay.
They tengok I do water transfer, this thing like. They invited me there to teach them how to do. So I took up the offer. I travelled.
So diorang bayar everything, all covered lah?
My salary, my makan, everything was covered.
Okay.
Everything was covered. So I went there, I teach them everything there. At the same time, sebelah dorang they got workshop. And dorang punya technology is what in Asia tak ada. So that is how I learn their technology within that 2 weeks frame tu. I learn as much as I can on there and brought it back to Asia.
Okay.
So because I like new things. You're not boring.
Yalah. You must be different from what others are doing.
That was the time I came back with the spray on chrome technology. Yang buat chrome ni semua. Ini
berkat doa kau kat umrah kira.
Correct.
Ada hikmah dia juga. Kira sebaik bini kau doa kuat tau.
What?
The fight terus cair juga.
In a way, no choice.
So you brought that technology, and that is where. But kedai kat JB masih ada?
Masih ada.
So did you open in Singapore?
Yes. This one I have to give credit to one guy ni, nama dia Tumbuk.
Tumbuk mana? Tumbuk yang penyanyi tu?
Bukan. Kalau dia dah lain lah.
Dia lain lah.
This one another one. His name is Tumbuk Paris. He's a very nice person. He's actually a young chap.
Okay.
Young chap. But he's the type of person, he
very humble
ni orang. I don't know if he's rich or not, but he told me that, why are you doing in Malaysia? So I say, we have to start in Malaysia. Singapore, not the cost.
Expenses
mahal. No, kita baru start business, so you don't have that amount to start in Singapore. Because it's ridiculous to start. Then takut I cannot make it. He opened up for me.
He opened up maksudnya he invested or he
invested.
Okay.
He opened up. Let me run. He did not even take a single cent also until today.
Oh, serious ah?
Until today.
And where was your first branch?
Pioneer Point Sunli.
Oh, Sunli. Okay, that's where.
So he invested. I did not know the total amount he invested, but dia ambilkan kedai, do up the signage, everything. He provided me with everything and told me go. So I don't know, in a way, macam angel or that thing, So I'm still not say in depth to him lah. I appreciate. Cuba we never contact pasal dah tak tu mana. He just come and help me out this sort of thing. Then perempuan dia hilang.
Tu rezeki kau juga tau dapat dia members lah kira.
No, she's a customer like you.
Oh, dia
She's a
customer
customer
then
like
turn into an investor.
Yes.
So he proposed that idea to you.
Yes.
And then
So, dia
that's
hilang.
where you open up tu, lepas tu hilang.
Right.
Betul ni macam apa kau
so
panggil macam
until
dia
today,
datang.
I still not say in depth to him. That means I am where I am today. Also part of him giving me that opportunity.
Is that where also you learn business, macam how to run business?
Yes.
Because JB memang lah, the good thing is the management I think quite straightforward lah, because just liaising with customers and everything. Tapi in business expenses overhead semua banyak.
Yes.
Is that also part where you learn how you learn about business, overheads, cash flow and everything?
When I wanted to open my business in Singapore, Facebook ada keluar that time I kena hang kat Facebook.
Kena
They
hang
say
kat
don't
Facebook.
bring your business to Singapore. Pasal dia punya kawan pun doing the same business plus CD and all.
The Plastidic punya business. But you had that technology.
I had that technology. But when I want to open in Singapore, they thought I was a Malaysian. So if they PM in my Facebook, do not come and this sort of thing, they will come down to my shop and break my shop and this sort of thing.
Oh, dia hang begitu sekali?
Dia hang macam gitu. I posted in Facebook that time.
Oh,
So
serious
my
lah?
grand opening punya hari, kita paling ramai lah.
Oh,
All
okay.
prepared for them to come.
Dia dah buka ke belum? Dia dah buka?
We don't know who are they. Dia pakai fake profile.
Okay.
Then he say my brother also doing this business. You don't come Singapore and this. But I'm a Singaporean myself. So to me, you don't come and tell me this sort of
Dia
thing.
tak nak kau jadi competitor dia lah.
Because Pasal was a new in thing. The new in thing.
Challenging tu Kau nak ubah, nak jadi baik, orang ada je nak trigger kau benda-benda macam gini.
So I started from there lah. But then slowly went up. But business they are part of going up and down. Because I'm new into the business line. So financial wise belum pandai how to play with your money. Belum pandai nak saving, belum pandai nak ni.
Plastic pun my car so no.
Oh, plastic. Oh, your car juga.
Banyak
Banyak sacrifices you.
Banyak.
So
there was the up and downs because I wasn't clever with the financial wise and this sort of thing. I don't know how to save my money here. I campak down here. So that time I don't listen to my wife banyak. I try to invest here, invest there. I like new technology but doesn't work well.
But when you started the business, your wife, you were involved as well lah. Macam you guide him, macam we assisted him in the business with the Plastidic and everything lah. And for sekarang Sunli kadang masih ada?
Tak, sekarang bukan. Sekarang kita baru pindah pasal Sunli diorang jual. The landlord finally sold off the place. So we moved to Jalan Buruh side. Jalan Buruh side. But tengah relax sikit lah.
I see.
Because I busy with the Dubai thing and this sort of thing.
Okay, cakap pasal Dubai. Aku terkejut tengok dia pergi Dubai. Dia dah. So what's the plan at Dubai actually?
Okay, Dubai. Last time I travel a few countries. I've traveled to India, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all this. Pasal they want me to teach them how to do what I do.
Oh, it's about because the skills that you have.
Yes.
They are actually inviting you to teach them.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
So after that I teach them. Then it was going good. Then I also had part to play with the business down there. Then COVID struck. So economy and this sort of thing on. So recently, last year they call me up. They say, hey, we'll do like that. You be our partner, 49-51.
Oh,
so he want me to handle everything.
So kau 51, diorang 49?
No, I 49.
Diorang major shareholder lah, kira lah.
Because it's their country. We all Singaporean cannot be above 49. So I was happy lah that people rezeki
lah.
But all due to, like I say lah, I and my wife kita every year kita pergi umrah on her birthday.
Oh, okay. Memang plan every year.
Every year on her birthday Oktober memang kita pergi umrah. That's her birthday wish. So for me it's like zakat pendapatan kita whatever we do, this all we buat kat sana. So in 10 years I already done 10 umrah.
Alhamdulillah.
So from a person yang takut nak pergi, terus sekarang selalu nak pergi. But not say kita cakap kita pergi kita perfect, no. And kita tak boleh bangga macam kita dah pergi kita dah bagus. No, it's not like that. Kita pergi kerana Allah. Datang balik, whatever you do is still your own. So
that's why keberkatan dia ada lah. Macam that's why every business yang kau buat dia ada new opportunities, because itulah tempat tanah suci. Bila kau doa, apa yang kau nak, dia insyaAllah akan dapat.
So important jangan locate dengan family.
Betul.
Itu one of the most important thing yang aku learn is jangan locate dengan family. Until today Alhamdulillah, whatever my kids nak ni semua I don't locate. So macam kita we got a family macam commitment, macam every Saturday kita mesti nak keluar makan together. Unless too tired, kita order kat rumah, kita tengok TV. It's like a bonding. So the family happiness comes first.
Betul. Yalah, because although you have multiple business, kau pun anak ramai, we don't want to just be financially well tapi tak ada time dengan family pun, tak ada, there's no point.
Because I don't want my kids one day to say that Papa, you gave us everything, but you didn't give us your time.
Pasal duit boleh cari. Tapi the upbringing, the time with family, that one kita dah tak boleh rewind balik.
You cannot rewind back.
Diorang dah besar, lepas tu diorang dah kahwin, dah ada life sendiri kan. Kita dah tak boleh buy back.
See dia, anak semua dah besar. Ada yang dah ada matai pun.
So dekat Dubai ni is under 7 Angels lah.
Angels,
It's still under 7 Angels. And for yourself, you sekarang buat business kucing. So when was that? Bila tu start?
2018.
It was a few years back lah.
Ago, yeah.
So Bhai dah buat spray kereta. You assisted him with the business and everything. So macam mana tu you decided to buat business kucing pula?
This one good question. Kita tak pernah sembang kucing.
Korang tak pernah ada kucing?
Tak pernah. So kita dulu duduk rumah sewa.
Strictly no cats in the house.
No cats in the house.
Okay.
So dulu kita duduk Hougang, rumah sewa. Out of nowhere satu kucing datang depan rumah.
Yes.
Hantar tu dia, kucing tu masih ada kat rumah. Dia kita punya first rezeki kucing. So what happened was, we found out yang they got do grooming. So kita hantar. We were charge $100 for the grooming.
Okay.
But it was a bad job. Betul-betul teruk diorang cara bikin.
Okay.
So me being me,
Like
business minded,
dia working aja.
otak bergerak. Is it a good business? So I try to fikir. Then Alhamdulillah,
do your R&D and everything tu semua.
And that one also, we just try. Just go je.
Okay. So that's why you started the business, and then that's where your wife,
My wife
handled and everything.
Yes.
So sekarang the business still running?
Still running until today, Alhamdulillah.
What's the name of the company?
Perfect Touch. PURRFECT. Perfect.
Perfect. Ada kedai ah?
Dah, ada kedai kat Geylang.
Oh.
One thing good about my wife is, the business is we do free pickup and delivery.
Oh.
And until today, the price stay never. You see kita tak boleh tamak. So we started with $50 per package, free pickup and free delivery until today. The price rises or whatsoever, we still. Pasal kucing ni rezeki Allah.
Betul.
So
sunnah lah orang kata kan.
Yeah. So my wife punya type is kita tak paksa kucing tak. You know some people when they groom don't paksa this type of thing all. Anyai kucing tu, we don't do that.
Mana you belajar skill nak jaga kucing? Since you tak pernah jaga kucing
sendiri.
Korang semua skill kira ambil buat terus baru nak belajar.
Wah, anak aku pernah yang nombor 5 kita nak buka puasa, aku dulu beli nasi berani yang dulang. Letak sekali, dia takut kucing. Baru-baru kucing masuk, kucing tu lari kat dia. She literally walk on the nasi berani. She run away. Dia pijak nasi berani. Nak buka nasi berani, dia pijak.
Serius ada
takut
pijak
kucing. Tapi sekarang dia boleh kucing.
Itulah.
So dia kucing yang first tu sekarang masih dengan korang.
Masih.
Tapi korang bawa kucing ni?
9.
9 Angels. Another 9 Angels lah additional lah.
Tapi tu dia bertanggungjawab, not mine.
Wow. Kira rezeki korang from there lah, berkat, all this perseverance. Tadi you also were saying that you guys struggle also bringing up the children. You all were at your rumah rental with 5 kids. That time dah 6 kids.
Dah 6 kids.
From a rental house.
So kita rumah JB dah, kita pasal my eldest dah start masuk secondary. So susah untuk dia ulang alik. So we apply for 1 room 1 hall per flat lah dapat. Pasal biasalah kita kerja JB, we don't have the savings or thing. So Singapore government, you need to prove to them you got something, baru dia kasih beli rumah. So we managed to get rumah sewa je, 1 room 1 hall.
1 room 1 hall. And everyone kira 8 of you all lah.
With my mum 9.
With 9 in that 1 room.
In one room 1 hall.
Korang really persevere everything.
Kita pergi holiday pun ramai-ramai semua dalam satu kereta.
Semua selit satu kereta.
There was no complaint. There was not even a single complaint.
But kira rezeki korang juga where your kids are still positive. Dia tak ada macam complain, tak ada apa.
Dia grateful lah.
Alhamdulillah.
I mean this one I have to give it to my wife lah. Pasal dia punya cara upbringing dia towards the kids. So I was busy working, dia punya cara ajar anak-anak. So Alhamdulillah.
Are you the type of the father macam more to didiscipline ke, atau like more to macam just providing ke, atau
I'm more the lepak one.
Oh, relax je lah.
I mean providing is tanggungjawab.
Yeah.
But when it comes to discipline, it's all my wife. Pasal I got a bit sensitive heart towards my kids.
More to manja
lah.
I cannot.
Faham.
Gitu.
Dia boleh jadi Tarzan, I cannot.
I'm the Tarzan of that block.
Kalau dengan anak je terus cair. Kalau apa dengan anak je terus cair.
Tak boleh. Lagi-lagi anak boy. Itu paling cair.
Okay. So tadi kita dah cakap pasal you already had a business open up in Dubai. It's currently running?
Tengah was 80% already. So
80%.
Most probably, but because recently there's flood, so stop sikit.
Oh yeah.
But our side was not affected. Itu Sarja side affected. So next month I'll be flying up again. So this business I'm going up there 3 months once. I'll be up there for 1 week. Then I'll come back down. So that's why Singapore, my side a bit slow. So I have to concentrate down there. Then just as we talk today, Alhamdulillah, I just managed to secure satu kedai. We buy over that kedai.
Okay.
Dia nak tutup. He got everything for spray booth, this thing. So I invested in there because I get another opportunity of business punya lubang lah, so-called business punya lubang. So I thought why not, since there's the volume down there.
So you just rebrand it to Seven Angels
Yes,
lah, nama dekat sana. Wow, amazing say. And I think the business didn't just stop there lah. Pasal the good thing is pasal kau selalu fikir tau. I think this is what is like the law of attraction. The more you think about it, that is where it will come. You manifested it already. Kau dah plan, kau nak ni tu, benda tu datang. That's where the opportunities will come. And I think you also, I heard that you open up another new business, which is jual kereta. And kau can share sikit nama company, bila kau start, how to reach out to you.
It was last year June. Itu pun impromptu. We just decided like, let's try something, something to do. So we try jual kereta. Jual kereta. Then there was one good friend yang betul-betul dia pun in this line. I won't cakap nama dia lah, tapi he will know who he is. Yang I baru kenal dia, but he willing to teach me all the ropes.
Okay.
So I'm grateful to him on that part. Also dia ajar this sort of thing. Bukan sama baju whatsoever, but he teach me everything. Which kawan sendiri tak nak ajar.
Okay.
Orang luar ajar. So I was grateful to him. He like literally bring me to his office, do the breakdown, ajar. So this sort of thing. So also grateful of that part. Then after that, the name aja salah lah, but
okay, what's that? G-Star. Mana salah? Okay lah.
Itu salah. It's just G-Star, but it's just G-Star. People know G-Star, tapi betul-betul dia gangster.
Yeah. Tapi okay, but G-Star, G-Star raw lah. Macam that like clothing brand.
So just G-Star Motoring. Then me and my son and my wife also get involved. That time my anak pun buat video this sort of thing.
Correct.
Dan biasalah, TikTok got this type of generation of people yang mangsa kecam budak kecil buat,
faham.
So it doesn't matter lah. So Alhamdulillah that one. So kita located kat Sultan Plaza. Then we try to do the best for them lah. Because to me, I cannot say much about other people lah, but other dealers or whatsoever. Tapi to me is, like I say, kita jahat macam mana pun kita berdosa macam mana pun dengan Allah pun, kita satu kali solat, kita minta taubat, Allah ampunkan. Tapi satu kali kau aniaya manusia, dia kalau tak maafkan kau,
bisa susah sikit.
So we try to do business in such a way kita boleh try to tolong other people also.
It's best when you can do something that add values to people's life lah.
That's the most important. Berkat doa-doa pun
betul.
Dia sempat bro.
Because bila kau do well with your customer kau doakan kau, bro aku doa business kau maju, business kau bertambah lagi, Ini semua doa. Kita want more of that rather than just good reviews. Kita lagi nak doa daripada this kind of reviews.
Customer cakap, aku tak minta apa-apa lah, but itu doa yang kita nak.
Kalau korang nak cari kereta, korang nak beli kereta, korang boleh reach out to them. It's G-Star Motoring.
Kat TikTok ada.
Dekat TikTok. Korang cari dekat TikTok. G-Star Motoring. Nanti kita akan put dorang punya company names. Give them your support. Okay, but then kita berbual sekarang. Okay, the current situation lah. Pasal I follow them quite closely. So we were friends through Facebook, and then aku happy gila to see. And to be honest, aku inspired by how he is oriented with his family. Selalu keluar, selalu have a bonding. Kereta sampai dah berapa sekarang?
Kereta 3, van 1.
Kereta 3, van 1. Daripada 8 orang selit satu kereta, sekarang dah Alhamdulillah dah sampai ada 3 kereta dengan 1 van. Tapi aku confuse satu benda je. Kenapa kereta kau 3 color pink ni? Cuba kau ceritakan sikit, Bhai. Kalau dia kereta pink keluar tu aku tengok kau, aku akan terkejut. Tapi kenapa color pink?
Singapore dah tahu bro. It's all my wife bro.
Okay.
Like I say, see, for me, even my house also pink. My boat also color pink. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me lelaki tu gini, kita biasa jahat orang keluar dengan kereta color pink. But to me, my wife is happy. Dia memang suka color pink.
Itu korang tak fight lah?
No, we never fight.
Macam umrahnya fight tak ada. Ini kira okay, nak pink, go.
When we dapat rezeki, Alhamdulillah, time COVID tu, kita dapat beli rumah kat Yishun tu, 4 room flat, Alhamdulillah. Then my wife cakap dia nak rumah macam ginian. So she got her dream. Like I say, kita lelaki ni, kita setakat beli rumah. But build a home is orang rumah kita. So whatever she want for the house, I got no issue. Just do whatever. Yang penting is, when I come back, I feel welcome and
you feel it's a home lah.
It's a home.
Pink okay apa? Cantik apa?
No?
It's nice.
Betul tu, I don't agree with pink.
Sama lah.
I don't agree with pink.
Aku cakap bini aku suruh letak eyelash kat kereta aku. Tak boleh suruh.
But then now if I change, the thing is that I've come to the situation where now if my own car also, if I do other colour, orang tak terima. Cakap, why asal kau pakai kereta bukan colour pink? So they know me as nak kena kereta colour pink. And they all know it's my wife yang suka. So
tiga-tiga semua sama colour code kan? Semua
colour
sama colour code.
Sama code.
But of course like macam in a way macam fulfilling her wish lah. Because she already sacrificed a lot.
That's why I always said she stood by me during my worst time. So now she deserves all the best I can give.
Including your children as well. Because one of the car is for your first daughter.
Yeah, my first daughter.
And then yang one for yourself and one for you. And
both is hers lah. I want my own car, but I cannot get my own car. So apa yang dia nak, I just give her my.
And looking at you right now pun, the way you spend a lot of time with your family, holidays, it's a dream goal lah in a way. But of course, like I said, kita nampak sekarang, tapi orang tak tahu your sacrifices, the struggles, the setbacks that you have been through. And now is the time where we want to, kita bukan cakap kita repay balik tau, macam kita dah tersentak, we do the best out of everything.
That's why to me, if you all ask me what is the most proudest moment and successful things I've ever done in my life, I would say yang baru-baru ni, yang January, I brought my whole family naik umrah. So as a father and as a man, I think this is one of the most important thing I could do for a family. Ask any man lah.
Because it's also like a good investment lah. Kau bawa satu family semua pergi umrah, diorang pun doakan kau. You will get a good return of investment lah, so in a way.
Kita jahat-jahat, but we don't want our kids to, Like I say, I mean, I did mention to you, like macam, I don't need a son-in-law yang gangster, this sort of thing. Like, it's not, I got no issue. I mean, we were gangster once, but the reason why I don't want elakkan ada, jodoh Allah kasih but I try to avoid. I got no issue with gangsters, this sort of thing, but you have to understand why.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want my daughter to go through how my wife went through. I went into prison. My wife had to handle the kids alone, this sort of thing. So I don't want the same thing to happen. So to me, it's like, kalau boleh elak this sort of thing. Tapi jodoh tangan Tuhan.
Betul.
But kau nak dapat gangster boleh, but get one yang ada otak. Ada otak. Semua orang boleh jadi gangster, but what type of gangster are you? Yang sikit-sikit nak gaduh, sikit-sikit nak tunjuk belang. Now it's not the time like macam dulu. Not the same.
Kalau tengok kau dah mau takut. Kalau kereta ustaz dah kena ni kau jangan main-main. Make sure siapa nak tackle anak dia, korang jaga-jaga, kau jangan sembarang tau.
Tak ada gitu. It's just that to me is apa tau, respect lah. I will never ever macam pandang orang rendah.
We don't want to judge lah.
I won't judge something.
It comes from the heart lah.
Kita as a bapa, we just want our kids to be secured in future. Aku nak engkau bangsa, without me, you can handle your family by yourself. You don't macam campur gang just to get support of the gang to jaga your family. There's no such thing.
Betul.
Your family is you handle first. Anything happen, then you can, macam kalau kau kena pukul pasal kau tengah support family kau, then you call your gang member, it's a different thing.
Betul.
But if you want to look after your family pasal aku join gang because I want them to look after my family, then you're not the right man. You're not even a man.
So Singapore macam ni tak ada lah. So far tak ada lah.
I met one.
Ada cakap macam itu juga lah. Serius lah. Okay.
So that's why I say, gangster is something dekat Singapore ni you cannot elak lah, ada join gang and something, but we not say that kau join gang means kau jahat, no. You have to start from somewhere. You kena, there's the ups and downs in life. Then when you reach certain age, you will berubah this sort of thing. But you just need to think whether is it worth it or not.
Yeah.
Whether you willing to go through a lot. Pasal zaman sekarang not like last time.
Betul lah, of course, definitely.
So nowadays you need education. The skills.
We need the skills.
Yeah. So one black mark on your IC,
susah sikit lah.
Susah.
Correct.
You cannot do certain job. Even jujur cakap, now ada tattoo also, I feel a bit menyesal. But there's the good part of having a tattoo and there's a bad part also. But betul-betul a bit kadang-kadang pasal people judge. I still got people judge.
Yalah, of course lah. Because orang yang tak kenal kau, first thing first, they will base on your personality, the appearance. This is which is normal lah. Until they know your credentials, what you're driving or whatsoever, terus baru dah tukar that perspective.
Right.
Okay, for the wife, how do you see like by now compared to the past, like all this? Yeah.
Janggut pun pasal dia bro.
Janggut pun dia suruh simpan?
Aku tak nak janggut.
Jangan bilang lah.
So how are you feeling right now, right? After the struggles, you also had your struggles. I believe your struggles is much more worse compared to buy lah. Because of course apa yang kita buat ni kita kena tanggung the consequences.
Consequences, correct.
But seeing buy right now, how you feel?
Alhamdulillah.
And what's
more relax.
more relax lah. Kira
More
dah
relax
aman lah.
sikit.
Sekarang you jadi tai-tai pula lah.
Aman
Kira
sikit.
lah. Alhamdulillah. And so what's the plan for what's your next plan? How are you guys planning to venture into other business?
Ya, kita ada planning for umrah by business, insyaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. Umrah punya business.
Ya, umrah by business.
Daripada takut nak pergi umrah, sekarang dia jadi buat umrah punya business. Alhamdulillah.
So slowly, insyaAllah. Rezeki Allah kasih, like I say, rezeki Allah kasih. But this one is just a niat. Kalau tak tercapai means Allah tentukan yang kita
Tak boleh.
tak boleh.
Bukan,
It's
not meant for us.
meant for us.
Betul.
We want to try. But kalau betul tak, then it's not. It doesn't matter. It's just like something want to try. But pelan-pelan it's not easy pasal too many. Habis kita dengan tattoo,
Yalah, betul lah. Okay, tapi ni one last question aku nak tanya. For buy okay, after all this kau dah went through banyak macam-macam path and cabaran kau dah went through At this stage, kalau let's say sekarang anything macam any peer pressure or influence were to happen, are you gonna be, are you well macam sekarang? Okay, so example sekarang kau dah berubah and everything, kau dah change and everything all. Sekarang satu hari ni ada dugaan berat. How would you gonna handle that?
Depends on the dugaan, what type of dugaan.
Okay, macam let's say peer pressure, influence.
That
How?
one no issue.
Dah tak ada issue lah.
My brain system is like that. The only time I think I can only lari wire is when orang kacau family. To me is this one, all fathers the same.
Betul.
No matter how jahat or baik, I mean, kucing pun kalau dah kena cornered pun they also will, So to me is when it comes to certain part of family, macam I cakap, kita dulu masuk jail kerana benda bodoh. Hitman suruh buat gini, kita gaduh, kita duduk jail. Nothing to be proud of. Tapi sekarang if I need to do anything to protect my family and go inside prison, I'll be proud. But of course minta-minta jauh lah. But I got 5 girls. Bukan senang. But insyaAllah it won't go to the extent. But when you talk about peer pressure, this thing to me is, I always believe Allah kasih rezeki. Sometimes you get people saying that, kau buat business ni. I mean I got even people like ask for help in this business to teach me something. They wanted to teach that time, but then when now I make it, they can even talk back about me.
Oh, serious?
Recently only we just found out.
Okay.
That time they were like supporting. But then when Alhamdulillah I managed to make it, then they were like surprised and then they were talking behind my back.
Tapi kau pun tak retaliate lah.
No lah.
I mean you'll be more professional lah in a way.
I'm more focused on, not say I 100% dah bagus dalam agama, but to me I always believe rezeki Allah kasih.
Ada perasaan iri kat situ. So forget it lah.
Susah lah kalau ada perasaan iri
we
dah
cannot
susah.
handle orang banyak. So like I say, kalau rezeki Allah dah kasih, it's yours. So you don't worry. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. We live, now my life I just leave it that way. So I'm not worried. Yang penting kita usaha bagikan family dah. Don't care about the rest.
Because you know the purpose, you know the intention, you know your responsibility. We just focus on that lah.
Correct.
Okay, so kita pun dah come to almost the end of the episode. But before kita end, bye. Kau ada something tak? Okay, can you... Okay, ni dia just cross aku punya mind lah. Since your wife is here, kau ada apa-apa kata-kata tak yang kau nak sampaikan to your wife?
Oh bro, ni berat so bro.
Boleh lah.
I mean, susah bro.
Boleh.
You put me in a tight situation.
Dia tiba-tiba cross aku. Because, yeah, I mean, looking at her a strong woman, aku pun nak tahu I want her to hear herself lah from you. Like, you know, if anything to say to your wife.
Ni viewer nampak tau bro.
Sebab aku boleh edit.
I mean, if I want to say, if really lah, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really grateful and thankful yang she didn't give up on me when I was at my worst. I mean, duduk dalam jail, playing a fool, this type of thing, tak balik. You know, giving her all kind of problem. Balik mabuk. She even clean up my vomit, this type of thing. So for a woman to actually macam go through all this and then stood by me until today, Alhamdulillah, where it is. I mean, honestly, I cannot repay any of that. And then all I can say is thank you and insyaAllah sampai jannah. Then itu je bro, jangan lebih bro. Nanti air mata jatuh problem.
Amin. Aku berdoa.
I mean, after my mom passed away also 2 years ago, so my wife took the role of also pampering me like my mom also. So she's one woman yang mangsa I cannot give up. No matter how shit it is. So if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be right now. So yeah, thank you for everything.
For you sis, you ada apa-apa nak cakap pada
Tak ada, Alhamdulillah dia dah berubah.
The short and sweet lah. Pasal dah cukup nangis lah. Dah cukup luahkan lah. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming over, taking your time and then sharing your journey. And yeah, like I said, aku feel honoured that Bhai and his wife to come down, because he is one of the person that aku look up to. Aku tak kira lah dia tattoo ke apa ke, but knowing where he is today with his struggles kan, memang something that aku look up to, not just by segi business saja, segi agama, okay, also segi parenting, how dia juggle business and also with the family and also the agama. So all these three plays a part. Dia kena synchronize. Satu kalau tak ada pun it doesn't work. Dia kena be balance lah. Be balance. And korang jangan lupa, you all can actually reach out to them 7 Angelz and also G-Star Motoring. Kalau korang ada kucing nak orang jagakan, will be perfect
touch. Dia mandikan je, tak jagakan. Mandikan.
Mandikan je
lah. Jaga aku seorang. Orang ambil kucing tak jaga.
Ya, korang boleh pergi tu perfect touch. Nanti kita akan tag all the company names in kita punya episode. Thank you so much korang for coming down. Okay guys, if you guys are looking for photography and videography services, you guys can reach out to Studio 5 Weddings, and don't forget to use the promo code REBUILD300 to get $300 off across all their wedding day packages. Korang boleh call and message them at 83664383, 83664383. Okay, with that aku doakan korang semua berjaya dan bahagia. I'll see you guys till the next episode. Ciao.